Hey guys, Sonic here from T2G and welcome back. So, the other day I was scrolling around YouTube and I was looking for Helmut Frost. There's this guy, he made a video called Frost Go Burr, and it is insane. You should go check it out, just search Helmut Frost, and he's pretty dang good. His builds are better than mine, pretty much, because I don't have the Cuba new core. Again, I'm stuck with this pew beam thing. But anyways, so this is the general build. All you need is one gun. Now, it works in three ways. So you're going to need to be able to group enemies up. So either put Cora's Ensnare on Frost with the Helmut system, run the Oculus, or run the, or you should, oh wait, never mind. I'm getting off track. So either run Cora's Ensnare on Frost, you can run Exodia Hunt on a melee weapon, which I will show you what that does. I'll need the Soul Devourer. Let me look, right here. So this is what Exodia Hunt does. Exodia Hunt groups up enemies. So as you can see, 50% chance, 12 meters. So that's basically what that does. Again, I don't have that. There's also Magus Anomaly for the Operator. Now, if you haven't completed the second Dream Reward, then you're going to want to skip to, like, something else. But basically, Magus Anomaly, it pulls enemies in on recall to Warframe. I'll try not to spoil anything. So, you're going to need a weapon that can proc lots of viral. Because, I'll teach you how this works after I show you. So, you're going to proc lots of viral and stuff. Don't run any damage. This ribbon is just for the status chance. So once I get the Cuba new core, I'll make another video. But here's the build. Now, as you can tell, I have a few. I'm running my Umbral Frost. I'm probably gonna make this on a different character because it's not very good on Frost. But basically, I'm running Physique for more health because need health. So you're gonna want to run max range. As much range as you possibly can. This is also great for Cora. Your Ensnare lasts 6 seconds, so that's enough to group all the enemies together. Quick thinking, which means that once your health runs out, it takes energy. That's really helpful for staying alive. Hunter Adrenaline, for when you take damage to health, you actually get energy, so that's kind of keeps you alive. Of course, you're going to want to run something that can heal yourself, such as let's run on me Skyla Prime or something with Healing Return. So you can heal yourself. I made a Frost build. I don't know if this is good or anything. Again, I've only used this in one mission on Steel Path, but it works. So I'm also running Fleeting Expertise. We don't really need duration. We don't really need strength. All we need is range and efficiency. I see Avalanche. That's a mod. That's an option mod. Again, it just kind of works a little bit, but not really. Arcanes do not matter one bit. Again, these are just my normal arcanes. So, this is the build. I've already pre-grouped up the enemies with Cora. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to do this. Spray viral procs, jump above them, and do that. Do you see what just happened there? Let me show you again. So, how did that happen? How did a defense Warframe use his defense ability to one-shot level 150 enemies? Let me show you on a small group of, let's say, I missed one, of like 3 enemies. So, how this works is Frost Snow Globe, if I do it without shooting them with my gun. If you jump above them, oh, that did not work. Okay. Well, I'll have to find a thing to do this with. Now, I'll turn Pause AI off so they can follow me. So do that. Alright, so how this works is Frost Snow Globe at base does this. So if I push these enemies into a wall, it takes 50% of their maximum health as true damage, which means that without the gun, you'll be two-shotting these enemies. Like, without the gun, you're going to be two-shotting these enemies. So, you don't really have to worry, but, like, okay, so, let me just do this again. They're dead. Again, 2 shots actually half decent. I mean, if you don't want to run this gun. But, how this works is, your snow globe scales off of viral damage. What viral damage does is it increases the damage that you do to health based on a certain percentage. Let me look at this. It goes up to 325. Pretty sure one proc is 100%, and all you need is like 1 to 3 procs, and you'll be one-shotting pretty much any enemy with snow globe. Now this scales infinitely because it's true damage, and like you saw, these enemies earlier they got 2 shots. If I just proc with a little bit of viral, go above them. You see, I just 2-shot it. I just 1-shot that guy. I don't know. Oh yeah, velocity definitely affects snow globe. So like, it's gonna be kind of difficult. But just say if I pause the AI again, this is what chorus and snare is for in the first place, is to be able to group them up. But let's say I just spawn the enemies back, pause their AI, and if I use Megas Anomaly, that's again it's pretty expensive. That's why I would suggest chorus and snare. Let's do this. Fire them with a bunch of viral procs. Jump. Do that. And they're all dead. Now, I will say it's a bit finicky, but like, because it doesn't work on certain enemies. It doesn't work on enemies that cannot take collision damage. No, that can't be collided. And no, I am not getting bonus damage by them being paused. That's not how it works. So, yeah, Frost can one-shot enemies. Now, I will say, here's a little glitch. Now, for some reason, I'm gonna go to Grenier right here, and I'm gonna search N. Oh, there we go. Nox. Nox are the only enemy that cannot be one-shot by this strategy. Now, I don't know why this happens, but if I do that, you see, they only take a little bit of damage. That is the only problem with this build, and if you want to kill a Nox, just use your melee. Like, just use your Nami-Skyla Prime or whatever, and take them down with a viral flash build. They're gonna be dead. So, yeah, Nox are the only enemy that is not affected by this. You can do this to any enemy faction. Infested, you don't even need this against Infested. Infested are weak as heck. But let's take this against Corpus, because why not? I'll do Corpus Techs, which are, I think they're like the toughest enemy, or at least they used to be. So if I run Megas Anomaly, and it doesn't matter they're in the snow globe, again that's going to be what they're in most of the time. You know, spraying them with a little bit of viral procs, boom. Now some of them did not get one shot, that is because they were not affected by the viral. Once they're affected by the viral, they'll be dead. So let's just do that. Do this, spread the viral procs, above them, and they're all dead. This just does work on Steel Path. I did a Steel Path Exterminate with this, and it's great. I also did like a, I don't have any footage for it, but I did a couple hours survival on this, and it works. The video, like I said, the guy doing it is pretty awesome, and I didn't really know the Frost could do this. Like, and I'm a Frost main. I mean, my statistics kind of tell you that, because let me just look at that. I am the definition of a Frost main. 29.3, next rank is 6.8. So, yeah, that's the build. Just run a weapon, a good weapon that can spread a viral across a bunch of enemies. And the reason I jump above them, let me explain that, the guy explained it in the video, is if you do that, they collide with the floor, so it's a lot more consistent than having them collide with the wall. So, it's pretty insane. And I'm pretty excited to be using this in really high level missions. Again, does not work on enemies that cannot be pushed by Snow Globe, and it does not work on Nox. For some reason. It should work on Nox, but it doesn't, so, you know, whatever. You win some, you lose some. But anyways, I thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below. Every like is very appreciated. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I post a lot of cool content, and cool content. I am so sorry. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next time.